Welcome to Iraqi Dinar News, your source for the most recent and reliable updates on the value of the Iraqi dinar and its ongoing developments in the foreign exchange market. As of the current date in the USA, the latest trends suggest renewed interest in Iraq's national currency. Many eyes are on the numbers coming out of key regions, particularly Erbil, as subtle shifts in exchange rates are stirring speculation about possible monetary shifts on the horizon. In early Tuesday trading, Erbil, capital of the Kurdistan region, reported a slight but noteworthy appreciation of the Iraqi dinar against the US dollar. Updated local market figures revealed the selling price at 141,250 IQD per $100, 0 cents, and the buying price at 250 IQD per $100, 0 cents. When compared to figures from last Thursday, where the selling price stood at 265 IQD per $100, 0 cents, and the buying price at 255 IQD per $100, 0 cents, the new rates indicate that fewer dinars are now required to obtain $100, 0 cents, pointing to an uptick in the dinar's relative strength. This development, while seemingly modest on the surface, is viewed by currency analysts as a significant signal. Currency valuations do fluctuate naturally, but a consistent reduction in the amount of dinars needed to buy the same amount of dollars can suggest increasing public confidence, better monetary control, or underlying improvements in Iraq's financial and economic infrastructure. Several factors could be contributing to this slight appreciation. Among them are stronger liquidity, proactive measures by the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, or even early signs of monetary strategy shifts. Market watchers are especially sensitive to these patterns, interpreting them as groundwork for more impactful changes in the future, potentially including digital currency adoption, restructuring of the currency's peg, or even a much-anticipated re-evaluation. Such interpretations are common within the broader Iraqi dinar community. Many experts and followers speculate that these quiet shifts are anything but random. They might, in fact, reflect carefully orchestrated adjustments ahead of bigger policy changes, even though no formal declaration has yet been made by the CBI regarding a change in the dinar's official value or peg. Continued downward movement in the exchange rate figures is being seen as a positive step toward monetary reform. According to veteran observers from within the dinar intel circles, each reduction in exchange rate values contributes to a growing case for eventual revaluation. Some believe that what we are witnessing is a slow, deliberate path toward restoring the Iraqi dinar's strength and credibility on the global stage. These improvements, although gradual, may ultimately prove to be foundational to more dramatic currency milestones. As we transition into a broader analysis, the movement observed in Erbil isn't happening in isolation. Currency traders, investors, and analysts are now paying closer attention to how these rates evolve across other major cities such as Baghdad and Basra. Consistency in these rate shifts across regions could signal a coordinated economic shift or a central strategy being executed behind the scenes by Iraqi financial authorities. The Central Bank of Iraq remains at the heart of this discussion. While it hasn't made any public declarations regarding a revaluation, it continues to be a focal point of speculation. The CBI has long been expected to implement reforms that include digitization of currency, enhancement of monetary policy tools, and restructuring of the IQD to better align with international standards. When the exchange rate gradually strengthens like this, it adds weight to the argument that Iraq is preparing for more substantial monetary actions. Adding further depth to this analysis are perspectives from prominent voices within the dinar intel community. These insiders argue that while dramatic announcements are not yet on the table, the small but continuous shifts we're seeing may very well be preparatory steps. Each minor decrease in the number of dinars needed to buy $100, 0 cents builds the narrative that Iraq is moving carefully and methodically toward a new economic reality. The optimism remains cautious but present, and many followers are increasingly hopeful that long-anticipated reforms could be closer than they appear. Observers also suggest looking beyond just exchange rates to form a complete picture. Developments such as foreign direct investment in Iraq's oil, gas, and infrastructure sectors are viewed as complementary indicators of broader financial health. Alongside this, the Iraqi government has shown renewed focus on modernizing financial systems and reducing dependency on physical cash transactions. All of this combines to create an environment that could support a stronger national currency in the longer term. As investors continue to monitor trends, a few key focal points remain essential. First is the importance of official communications from the CBI. Any statement, however minor, can significantly sway public and market sentiment. Second is the behavior of the parallel market, unofficial but widely observed, which often provides hints about the direction of real-time supply and demand. Lastly, attention remains high on Iraq's global partnerships and regional trade dynamics, all of which influence currency valuation behind the scenes. While short-term optimism is rising, it's vital to keep expectations rooted in reality. Currency revaluations, especially those anticipated on the scale speculated for the IQD, are complex and require significant internal and external alignment. Structural reform, transparency in monetary policy, international confidence, and market readiness are all essential prerequisites. That said, every step forward, no matter how incremental, adds to the momentum. Even though the movement from 255 IQD to 250 IQD per $100.00 over a few days might seem small, in financial circles such shifts carry weight. They point to a strengthening demand for the local currency and possibly increased oversight and intervention from the CBI to stabilize and prepare Iraq's financial system for future growth. In closing, followers of the Iraqi dinar's journey should stay informed and realistic. While the idea of a sudden leap in value captures imagination and headlines, the reality is shaped by slow, consistent progress and well-timed reforms. Continue watching official sources, tracking trends, and staying engaged with credible analysts for the most reliable updates. And above all, remain patient. The path to currency reform is rarely sudden, but it often rewards those who watch closely and wait with diligence.